morning, beautifuls. I'm Shar. You are in the Daily Task for Happiness playlist. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have dedicated this next year to sharing with you how I put intent to do one thing each day to maintain a level of happiness, to raise my vibration, to help me get out of a place of depression and stay in a place of balance and neutral and happy, things that happen in life. So getting together and practicing things every day, they build up. The little things add up. You know that phrase, the little things add up? Even when you're making good changes in your life, it's the little things that stick with you the longest, right? So welcome today. It is Thursday and I'm very excited. I have a live reading to do very shortly. So I am having a hard time staying focused on this. So I thought it would be a good day to talk about the 4 agreements. I love the 4 agreements. The 4 agreements are based on ancient Toltec wisdom for living a good and happy and abundant lifestyle, for feeling good about things, for their basic laws that are very intricate. And applying them into your life takes a lot of time and patience. And like I said, doing those little things every day add up to this. So let me tell you what the 4 agreements are. This is by Don Miguel Ruiz. And this is following a book that it's one of my favorite books. You have to read it if you haven't yet. I highly recommend it. But the first agreement, be impeccable with your word. Second agreement, don't take anything personally. Third agreement, don't make assumptions. And fourth agreement, always do your best. And that's it. That is it. And, while they sound very simple, when you're implementing these things into your life, it becomes a little bit of a challenge sometimes. And, when we come across a speed bump that we're facing, these laws, these reasons, they come into play. And if you keep them in your head, like if you find somebody's being aggressive towards you, don't take it personally. If you're finding you're not feeling 100% during that day, as long as you're doing your best, you can feel good about what you're doing. Don't make assumptions, meaning like use your words in communication. You can't assume that person knows what you're thinking or how you're feeling or anything like that, because they're in their own world. They're in their own dream. And what was the other one? Be impeccable with your word. Don't talk trash about other people. It is spelling. What we speak, we manifest. So when we start on the gossip train or when we start trash talking other people, that's really a reflection of ourselves. And honestly, it's kind of like where we're hurting. So if you catch yourself doing that, stop and think about, hey, why am I doing this? Why? All right, so we have done a lot of these. The latest ones are on the top still. And so I will pick randomly from in here, see what our Toltec wisdom for the day is. Of course, don't take anything personally. I love it. Everyone lives in their own dream. So I just mentioned this. All people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one that we live in. So each one of us has had our influences throughout our lives, and that influences our daily habits, our daily routines, how we think, how we feel, how we go about our day. That's not very bright there. All right. So when we are not taking anything personally, we allow that space in our head to not worry about what they think of us. What do they think about what I'm doing? Oh, am I going to offend somebody today by speaking my truth or being honest? So not taking anything personally. If somebody is being rude to you, understand that there's a problem within them and they're lashing out because they are hurting. And I know it's not making an excuse for bad behavior at all. It's not making the excuse for bad behavior. What it is doing is to help you understand and be empathetic towards somebody else who is hurting. What this does is train us to not take it personally. That person's hurting, so they're lashing out because that's what we know to do, right? So when I don't take that personally, I can step outside the situation and know that it's not something that I've done why this person is feeling upset. They're dealing with their own turmoil. So by not taking it personally, I can step outside the situation and not allow my own feelings into this complex situation here and be, can I help you with anything? Is there anything that I can do to make this better for you? How can I help you? rather than being over here and argumentative, like, well, I didn't do that, blah, blah, blah. You know, like the defense mechanism comes in automatically because we're habitual to that versus stepping outside of the situation, not taking it personally. How can I help you? How can I be empathetic and help you? All right. So there we go. There's our thoughts for the day. Don't take anything personally. And especially on the internet. You know, there's a lot of internet trolls around. There's a lot of work gossip. There's a lot of backstabbing. There's a lot of people showing their true colors right now. The cat broke something. So when that happens, just don't take it personally and understand that, you know, while it's unfortunate you're inflicted into the situation, that the person who is lashing out has something that they're hurting inside. If you find you're lashing out, stop and see if you're hurting inside. All right, you guys, that's it for me. Don't take anything personally today. I think that is such awesome advice. I love these cards. I love you more. I love you guys. I hope your day is great. And I thank you for being here with me, celebrating the beauty. 365 days of gratitude. And you guys want to know something? YouTube just fixed a whole thing. So if you look up hashtag celebrate the beauty, you'll see it all. I love you. I hope your day is great. I'll see you again tomorrow.